Franklin has the records in this one. And in lane 4 for Canada is Hillary Caldwell. When Dorado stunned us all by winning that 200 back, out-touching Katinka Hosszu, Caldwell took the bronze, and it was her only event in Rio.
Yeah, and what a moment it was for her to win that bronze for Canada.
And in lane 1 is Alex Walsh, 15 years old at the U.S. Olympic trials last summer, made the semis of both backstroke events. Lucy Nordman, 16 years old from the USA, likewise swam both backstroke events. Eva Merrill, 16 from the United States, third in last night's 100 fly. Then Hillary Caldwell won the bronze at the 2013 Worlds. Mackenzie Glover in lane 5 from Canada, finalist in both backstroke events at the Canadian Olympic trials last April, was 7th in this event. Hannah Moore of the USA is in lane 6, Olympic trials last summer. She false started in this event, but was 7th in the 400 free. Taylor Ruck, alone of BC, grew up in Scottsdale, but spent a lot of time visiting her grandparents in British Columbia. Lisa Bratton of the US is in lane 8. 31/100 shy of making the Olympic team in this event last summer. At the trials, she finished just behind Missy Franklin for the second and final U.S. spot in the 200 back.
And she has the second best lifetime in this field next to Caldwell's. Just snuck in lane number 8, but has a great chance to make noise here in this final.
Okay, down the line.
4 links to the pool in the 200 backstroke. Up 1, 2, and 3 Americans all. Walsh at 15, Nordman 16, and Merrill 16 years old.
5 teenagers in this field. Caldwell's the oldest at 25, the veteran. She's 5 years older than anybody else in the field.
16-year-old Eva Merrill heading into the first turn here. And Merrill touches the wall first in the first turn. 30.78, that opening split for Merrill. She was third in last night's 100 fly behind Sarah Gibson and Rebecca Smith.
Swims for Aquazot out in California. Good swim last night, finishing with that 3rd place time. Very good backstroker. Just missed making the final in the 200 back at the trials.
There she was 9th. Down at 2:10.21. And Hillary Caldwell of Canada in fuchsia suit making the turn along with Merrill. And Caldwell with a 4/100th lead at the halfway point.
Rich, this is where so many of these swimmers, and even Merrill, we talk about this 4-year journey. It's a long journey. I mean, you're talking about football, baseball, basketball. They look forward to something every year. 48 months is a long time between Olympics, right? And so somebody like Eva Merrill, who may not be able to beat, but you know what?
Yeah.
This is exactly what she needs to get to that point. Every single time she gets up and has that ability to race a great international swimmer like Caldwell, it's only going to help her for the future. Remember, her best time's 2:09.5. She's looking pretty good right now.
Caldwell's best time, 2:06.8. It's Merrill and Caldwell. Caldwell with a slight lead right now, heading into the final few meters here in the 200 back. Caldwell in lane 4, just above her. Eva Merrill, the 16-year-old, is in lane 3. And Hillary Caldwell, the 25-year-old from White Rock, British Columbia, and she wins the 200 back. Merrill second. Mackenzie Glover of Canada, the 18-year-old from Winnipeg, finishes third.
This is where we're going to see a lot of youth over the next couple years as we build a name like Eva Merrill that the general swimming public just doesn't recognize. They recognize a Maya Dorado or a Missy Franklin, but over the next couple of years, you're going to start hearing more and more about an Eva Merrill to understand how important it is to kind of set the base here in Austin and at all these Arena Pro swims, and the strength of the start comes into play even in a 200. Here's the 100 mark. Merrill right there above Caldwell, 103.7, both of them exactly the same. That means they both came back in 106 plus, and you know what? I was really happy with both Eva Merrill swimming and, of course, Hillary Caldwell to be able to get the win. There's a lot of pressure to get up there and know you're that huge favorite, but Eva Merrill gave her all she could handle all the way into the very finish, but a super swim for Hillary Caldwell to follow that great bronze medal performance last summer.
And we're joined by Hillary down on the pool deck. Congratulations on the win here tonight. Compare swimming in a meet like this with swimming in Rio and winning that bronze.
I mean, there's obviously a little more pressure at an Olympic Games. I think I was a lot more nervous in Rio, but this is my first long course meet since then, and long course is definitely my strength. So it's nice to get back to where I'm comfortable and start this year off right as well.
Hillary, when you look at a youngster like Eva Merrill next to a 16, does it remind you, do you think back when you were 16 just starting out in this journey?
Oh my God, yeah, that's so young. I mean, I'm starting to feel really old. We had such a young Canadian Olympic team this past year, and it's cool to have such a young energy around us and kind of hopefully keeping me young and keeping me in the sport as well.
And I want to say something about Canadian women swimming right now. It's almost a renaissance. It's unbelievable what you all have been able to put together over the last year. How special was that?
It was pretty incredible. I mean, to be a part of that Olympic team is something I'll treasure forever, and I love that the conversation around our Canadian Olympic team was just girl power and women in sport succeeding. So it was really, really great.
All right, well, thank you, Hillary. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you so much.
Hillary Caldwell of Canada, the win in the 200 back. And Eva Merrill, the 16-year-old American from Newport Beach, California, finishes second. Mackenzie Glover finishes in